Greetings YouTube, this is Captain Machine here. Just a little bit of an update to let you know how things are going. As of yet, I suspect this may actually come out before the next one. Newsbeat, despite being a Sunday project, as I originally described it, is far from a Sunday project. In fact, I could describe it as a Monday project because that's the only date they seem to get released on. Now, I've only released 2 so far, so hopefully I can buck the trend in the future, but for now, it's a trend that seems to be set in stone, so... Anyway, bit of a call out to you guys. I do try to vary it up a bit. I don't want to keep repeating different news topics, because certain new topics like Zimbabwe, for example, are going to be around for a long time in the real world media. And as such, they do overshadow other topics which I could be talking about. I don't have the time I normally would have to dive through news websites. Purely because I used to do it at work, and work has got quite busy recently, and as such, it's not something I can do anymore, you know, just to toss off the day, really. Just a quick update on how things are going at my end. Oh, it's my birthday on Tuesday, so I'll be 28 then, so I'm looking forward to that. I've already had my going out drinky poo, we're going to call it. Ended up in a lovely night called Flares, which played 80s music all night long, which is fantastic. I love 80s music. It's what I was brought up with, so I love it. I've been playing a lot of DS lately. Got Guitar Hero stickers on there. Pokemon especially, although I'm going to try and find some other games. I need to get back into Phoenix Wright in a good way because it's a fantastic set of games, it really is. On the role-playing front, I am running a Tuesday night game of Ravenloft. I shall be starting this week, starting with my Dungeons & Dragons 4th edition game, which will be on Wednesday, and in the future, not immediately, but in the future, I'll be running a short series of Warhammer games on Monday night, so quite a busy week for me, really, which means my weekend will be taken up by writing, which isn't a problem, really. I do enjoy it as much as I do running it. But there we go, just so you know what I'm up to. Video games wise, I have got one of these in the post. This is the Warhammer Online Age of Reckoning, or War, as they call it, or the abbreviation anyway, pre-order box, which you only got by placing a pre-order, obviously. And it gives you guaranteed open beta access, live head start, which I think is like a week head start on retail, and 2 bonus items, which are a portable camp, which allows you to heal your wounds, and a amber band, which gives you touch of earth, whatever that does, and increases the chance of doing additional corporal damage on each hit, which is nice. So it actually is a very good in-game benefit to taking out the pre-order. As well as the model you're going to get with it and the book and all that jazz. Now obviously both of these items are going to be next to useless at high level, but it's a good little incentive to get people excited about it. Although the box comes with no CD, the only reason why you have it is for this. And it says in it, here we go, for complete instructions on how to claim your exclusive rewards, visit, it gives a website address, and the website address at the moment hasn't got anything on it, apart from an advert telling you to buy the pre-order bit, and there's some codes on the back there, which hopefully at this resolution you can't read. I picked this up yesterday as part of my little shopping trip to celebrate my birthday. A tea. It's crap, don't buy it. It looks like a really good game. Very Lovecraftian plotline to it, with its mysterious entities that want to wreak all kinds of havoc, and it's not really well explained at the start, but I don't suspect it ever would be. Hopefully towards the end of the plot it will be explained quite heavily. However, this is for the Wii, and the controls are horribly broken. I mean, ridiculously so. I mean, for example, when I was trying to take a flashlight out and shine it around the room, my character was jumping all the time. Now, I don't know why the motion for jumping is the same as taking things into your left hand, as it were, but it's very close and the nunchuck gets confused easily. Also, moving around the nunchuck gets confused with that as well, and starts misinterpreting ups for lefts and downs for rights and things like that, and it gets horrible. In fact, to be honest, after about an hour of playing, I had to stop, I had to take it out, and it is going back tomorrow. Because today's Sunday, tomorrow's Monday, this is going back tomorrow. I'm going to, and get this, I'm going to take this in and get a trade-in for the PlayStation 2 version. Now, I'll let you know how that get on, because Game, which is where I got it from, are notoriously arsey about this kind of thing. However, hopefully I can be a bit more arsey than they, and they will oblige me and allow me to pay the difference and get the PS2 version. The big kick in the teeth is that the Xbox 360, which I don't have, has also got a version of this out, and it is completely different as far as I can tell. I've seen some footage of the first 30 minutes of the game, and I went, oh, I've played through this. I just want the differences. The difference is there's loads of other bits missing. I need an Xbox 360. Bad. That's it really. As a little piece of random information, the current method I'm using at the moment to determine what topics to talk about on Newsbeat is I listen to the Now Show on Radio 4, BBC Radio 4 that is. I'll put a link in the sidebar, tell you all about it. But that's how I do it at the moment, and as such it's entirely driven by what they find is funny. So, if you out there see a news story which is particularly interesting and you'd like to see how I could put a spin on it, please send me a message or an email or whatever with a basically with a link to the news topic of choice, and I'll have a look at it. Now, I'm not going to use all the ideas I get. In fact, I don't expect to get very many of them, because although I do have a fair few people that view my videos, judging by the number of views I've got, those who do are very vocal, or those who comment are a very vocal minority. For those of you who comment, thank you very much for commenting. Those who don't, it's not a prerequisite. Don't feel you have to. Don't feel I'm going to go at you because you're not. I just understand that, like myself, people go to YouTube, they watch videos, they consume the information, and just go, that's it, I'll turn it off now. It's a very good networking site if you want to network. If you don't want to network, you just want to enjoy yourself, it's good for that too. And the majority of people, I think, come in the latter category. Right, so before I start rambling incoherently, I'll stop the video. Okay then guys, bye bye. Hello again, just a quick update. I did manage to get my PS2 version of Alone in the Dark. It's identical to the Wii version, which is interesting because I always thought the Wii was more powerful than the PS2, but it's pretty much identical. The exception, of course, to it is that the control method is different. The other key thing that I bought today is I've bought my first set of Dungeons & Dragons miniatures, so I'll be talking about that in the future. I also bought some lovely counters as well, which I'm going to be explaining how to create a battle mat on the cheap, or various different levels of expenditure. Right, so I did get it. I did lie through my teeth to get it, but I got it. Okay then guys, bye bye.